Libra, welcome to your October 2023 monthly reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in, and we're going to take a look and see what is going on with you for the month. Happy birthday to you, Libras. Also, good news as well. I have the overhead camera. It is back. It said it wasn't done yet, so it resurrected itself. Also, I would like to point out that I did do a astrological report for the day of September 27th, which is today as you're watching this when I uploaded it. So if you want to watch that video, it'll be in the comments. If you want to know the energy forecast of today and what's going on in the astrology, and you can watch that video. It'll definitely bring some awareness for you. There's a lot I feel here, Libra, that you're no longer putting up with when it comes to certain things in your life. Like, you're no longer putting up with certain things here. And this last row I'm about to pull here for you is going to be in regards to, these are going to be the intuitive predictions. So I'm adding on to this spread here for the month. So additional predictions and energies. We'll take a look here. It seems to me like a lot of you could be making peace with these repressed memories that you maybe have been holding on to, or just things you've been clinging on to. I'm almost getting here like in the predictive element. It's like you really being at peace, like being able to like let go of the past. And although it's like it's like quite a new or fresh energy, because it's like you're letting go of the past and you're allowing yourself to sort of just be without these things influencing you anymore. So that looks like it's good. It looks like you're doing like a deep healing here. All right, let me pull these oracle cards, but quite the reading. I see here that a lot of you are starting to, there's a looming energy here of you having to sort of figure out the purpose, like your purpose in life, what it is that you're doing, what it is that you want to do. And this is quite the deep reading, and I kind of feel, Libra, that you've been getting these deep readings lately. You know, this you know, the South Node is in Libra, so there is like this very deep spiritual healing that is going on with all Libras, and it can be quite frustrating as well. So, all right, let's get into this read here. You pulled the Hangman here for the overall energy for you for the month. You know what's very interesting with this reading here is like a lot of you are allowing yourself to dissolve things from the past rather than having them sort of cohesively formed, molding your identity and who you are. You're allowing yourself to be like, you know what, these things aren't me anymore, right? You realize like these things aren't me anymore. And you're allowing yourself to let go of like these concepts of yourself. And a lot of you, like I said, are doing a lot of deep healing at this time with this King of Wands, this King of Cups in your current energy. You're very strongly devoted to yourself, especially emotionally. A lot of you are very intuitive yourself. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart here as well. But you're very deeply intuitive and you're very deeply empathic. And I would say you're also connecting to this deeper spiritual side of yourself here as well. Right now, I get here, your challenge is like you're looking for a direction and clarity. And it's interesting too, because there are these things that you're no longer putting up with. And it's interesting here, Libra, because it's like the way is clear, but there's like an illusion in front of you that is saying that it's not clear. And it is clear. You did pull this card here as well that says the way is clear, awaken to the power within you. And I think you're going to be starting to retrieve these parts of yourself that have been lost, or just reconnecting to the lost parts of yourself, which is enhancing your power here, or kind of, you know, it's like calling back your power. And I think this is going to be a month to where you're highly motivated and inspired here with this Ace of Wands to dig deep, to find more within inside yourself. And then the outcome here, you have the Five of Swords. This is winning at all costs, willing to win at all costs for yourself. And this is also where you're going to be dissolving the attachments as well from, you know, in regards to certain relationships, people, places, things, you name it. Anything that has been taking away from your sense of freedom, from your sense of self-reliance, or that has not been making you feel confident, you're detaching from these things. You're cutting these cords here. And I know you're doing a lot of cord cutting because you have this death card here in the area of something that you're unaware of. And if we take a look here, something that you're unaware of with this death card is a lot of things have already ended, and you are going through a process of transformation and self-transcendence as well with the Hangman, connecting to something higher to help you heal, to help you access your power, to connect to something that can be, you know, that'll allow you to ascend above the sort of chaos in a way that you've been the things that you've been dealing with. And it's interesting, the King of Swords here, I keep saying it's interesting because this is interesting, god damn it. I shouldn't use the Lord's name in vain like that, but this is interesting, damn it. The King of Swords is in the challenge position, so it's like you're trying to find the answer, the clarity, right? You're trying to master your mind, you're trying to master your expression, you're trying to master discipline as well. And the Hermit as your advice here is this is like soul retrieval, soul searching. And so allow yourself to explore who you are, to soul search, to go deep within inside of yourself, to maybe kind of bring up these buried things that you have suppressed. Because I think this is going to be a really big month for you in regards to healing. And, you know, that could be the greatest gift of all time, right? Healing. Because once you can address like these deeper inner conflicts, it's going to give you the freedom here that you're seeking, the satisfaction, the faith, the optimism, and also like the self-awareness that, you know, like you're satisfied, like, you know, you're allowing yourself to be here. You have this believe card, so I think this is a word of encouragement for you to believe in yourself. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, like I said earlier. You do have this Capricorn card that says I use. Capricorn deals with our ability to be critical, analytical, objective, and also where we can have a sense of healthy self-criticism, right? Especially when we're wanting to, we have certain ambitions, right? Certain things we want to achieve. And so there's like this energy towards like you're allowing yourself to do like a deep self-analysis this month. And I know this may not sound all like hunky-dory, like, you know, like all like sunshine and rainbows, like this month, like your ex is coming back or you're finding the love of your life. Like, we got to keep it real. If we're talking about the astrology, I highly suggest that you subscribe to the astrology channel. That link's down below, and you can watch the astrology videos that I'm going to be uploading, because you have to look at the nature of the divine. Sometimes with the astrological forecast, you know, there's things going on to where the love of your life ain't coming yet. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm just keeping it real with you. Libra's like the truth, so I'm giving you the truth. So yeah, and so you also have this card that says, what does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires here. Allow yourself to connect to what it is that you want and to receive what it is that you want. I think it first starts with, I see you like finally just like cutting all these cords to past memories, to past events, to past people, to past situations. I'm even seeing some of you like doing like this deep cleanse on like your social medias, or like even like your contacts, like you just deleting people out of your life that just no longer need to be there anymore. And I don't even think it comes from a place of being rude. It's just like, what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? So, but I do see here that you're finding deeper satisfaction this month. Also, if there's something that you've been desiring here or wishing for, I want to clarify this. We're going to clarify all this. I think you will be receiving that. But the Moon card, the Five of Cups, what I think the greatest gift is, and what I'm predicting here for you, is like you doing a very deep healing and going through a very big process of transformation. Even if you look at this card, it's very interesting. It looks like there's a phoenix. It kind of looks like a phoenix, right? Well, it's kind of hard because the lighting's terrible, but yeet. No, yee, no, yee. You can kind of see it's like abstract phoenix in a way. Maybe I'm tripping, but it kind of does look like it. But the phoenix represents transformation, rising through the ashes, right? So let's clarify this, Libra, for you. Let's get more into this reading. I wonder what this Ace of Wands is for you in the future, because it's definitely something that is highly motivating. There's a spark here, spark of something. We'll see what it is. Clarify this Hangman for your overall energy, the Fool card. Yeah, you're creating a whole new you. You're in the process of self-transcendence. What do you mean by that, Austin? What does self-transcendence mean? Are you just speaking in buzzwords? No, I'm not speaking in buzzwords. The Hangman's Neptune, the Fool card's Uranus. These are the planets, the triad, right? Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. The triad of self-transcendence, to become greater, to connect with something greater than yourself. And so the Hangman and the Fool card for the overall energy, you're going through a huge self-transcendence process, to where you're reorienting a whole new world, and it's the world that you want to live in, right? Not the world that others want you to live in. And I'm also seeing you here connecting deeper to your faith, whether you're religious or whether you're spiritual. Clarify this King of Cups here, King of Swords, boom. So it's interesting. The way is clear here for you. King of Cups, King of Swords. Clear mind, clear heart. I think it's just focus. King of Swords is a person who's very focused, who uses their intellect, uses the power of their intellect. So you're going through, it's like self-mastery. Clarify this King of Swords. The Knight of Wands here. Clarify this Hermit for your advice. You have the Lovers. I think you're searching for your purpose, right? The Hermit, think about the lantern, it lights his feet. And also too, the King of Swords deals with the spoken word. It deals with the way we communicate, or our communication, our thought process, the way we speak to ourselves. And it's like the illusion, it's something, when it comes to your full self-expression, taking action and being decisive, you're kind of confused, it seems to me, what I'm seeing here, because you're looking, like you're trying to find the deeper purpose here. And I think you need to allow yourself to have more grace, because you are in a reformulation process up here. Like you are, a lot of things are unfocused, unfocalization. And so it's like you're having to question everything that you've once known and look at things in a newer light. And that's what that Hermit is here as your advice. It's like looking at things in a newer light, finding the deeper meaning and significance of your place in the world, in the universe, and finding like that deeper purpose of things. We go pretty damn deep in my reads. Okay, I got a Scorpio rising and a Scorpio moon. I got Pluto in the first, Mars in the 8th, Venus in the 8th. We go deep, all right? So what's the point? That's the point, right? Tarot's a tool of self-actualization, right? Also, it's for fun too, like, you know, for predictions and stuff, and I do both. But yeah, look at that, boom, you're getting your mojo back. I think you're really starting to get your mojo back here. King of Wands, Ace of Wands here in the future position. So you're getting that pep back in your step, and the confident, decisive action, right? To take action, to trust in your power, to trust in your strength. It's like you're getting that back. Ace of Wands, King of Wands here. It's like you're becoming the king or the queen of your kingdom, or your queendom again. You know what I mean? So for you entrepreneurs out there, I see you starting to get creative, possibly when it comes to, I don't know, newer services or newer products or stuff like that, or just newer business enterprises or endeavors or whatever the case might be. For the ones that, maybe you work for a place and you're not self-employed here, I just think you're really stepping up to the plate because you're in this deep process of self-development, because you're in this deep process of self-improvement. Like you're like confidence, like this is like King of Wands, Ace of Wands is very confident. Let's clarify this death card here for you. The Emperor here. Woo! Something that you're unaware of. I think I don't know if you ever read like the 48 Laws of Power. There's one law that he talks about, recreate yourself. A lot of you are like in this process of recreation, and that's what this death card in the Emperor is. And so what's in the past is in the past. Recreate yourself. Look forward to the future. Don't get lost in the past. The past doesn't define you either. Clarify this Five of Swords and the outcome here. The Strength card. I knew it. I told you you're getting your strength back. Y'all just think I be saying shit. I say that all the time. But sometimes I do feel that. Sometimes I do feel that I'm like, man, they probably just think I'm saying shit. No, I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I read. Strength card, Five of Swords. You're taking your power back. You're not afraid to put boundaries up. You're not afraid to lay down your sword when it comes to making decisions. Then once a Libra kind of lays down lays down the sword or whatever, like y'all mean what y'all say when y'all do it. Like when you finally get decisive, because sometimes y'all can be a little bit indecisive, Libra. When you finally get decisive and make a decision, like that's the decision for Libra. And it's very, 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 very hard to change their mind after that. But it takes you a while because you weigh everything out. So the Strength card, Five of Swords, totally detaching from all these things in your life that no longer serve you anymore. You're no longer letting people take advantage of you here as well. And I just think it's like you want to win. You're ambitious. You want to win. You want to be better. You want to see what you're capable of. I'm seeing some of you maybe hurt a couple people's feelings. I don't even think it's intentional, but it's like, I don't know. That's just a prediction I'm throwing out there. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. You're putting your worries and your fears to rest. You don't have all the answers, and that's fine. You're allowing yourself to be, and you're understanding because of this triad energy, like I was saying with the self-transcendence, the connection that you have to the divine, to spirit, to God, whatever you believe in. So you understand that everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a purpose. And so you're no longer stressing out about how's the future gonna go. I feel restless, I feel anxious. It's like you're realizing like I give it all up to God. I trust in God, or I trust in the universe, or I trust in the divine. So I think that's a prediction I'm making here. Yeah, again, Five of Cups, Nine of Cups. It's like it's taken you a while to sort of accept something, right? Because it's almost like, you kind of get lost in the past. Like you're still trying to maybe understand things from the past. And I see you starting to understand things more and more deeper. And it's not defining you anymore. You're able to move through it. Clarify this Moon card. The Ace of Pentacles here. You can create a new reality, a whole new reality. Ace of Pentacles is the future's bright and prosperous. But it's also your perception, because the Moon card does deal with perception. This is actually the allegory of the cave, the Moon card. I forgot who, I think it was Plato. Yeah, Plato. And so it's your perception. There's so much more that right now you are starting to become aware of, but maybe not fully. And so your perception is everything. The way you look at the world, the way you see the world. Because the Moon card is not the archetype of the moon. The Moon card is the archetype of Pisces. Right? Like your awareness. Like, are you aware of the present moment? And are you aware of like the way you're thinking, the way you're perceiving the world? Because Pisces is like it's almost like sometimes I see Pisces and Neptune as like the projector, right? The sixth chakra, your perceiving, your perception. So I think you're gonna. There could be an opportunity here as well that comes your way. I would take it. I think it has a lot of potential. And some of you, it's like if you're afraid, or if you fear success, I think you're letting go of those fears. But ultimately, it's like you're being courageous enough to create the reality that you want. So that's what I got for you, Libra. I appreciate y'all for watching. Be sure to check out that astrology video if you're watching this video today, September 27th. I did a daily report. It will shed a lot of awareness in regards to the day, and I'll be doing more reports and stuff like that, and weekly reports, and a bunch of other astrology videos. So be sure to subscribe to the channel as well, and be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the notification button bell so you get notified. But if you like the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Any specific question that you have, I'll answer it. The reading is tailored toward you and your question that you have. So all the details are in the description. You can click the website link and you can read all the details, and you can also book a reading with me. Otherwise than that, I'll see y'all later. Bye, Libra.